I'm Ava, and welcome to Korean Ladder, your radio step into real Korean.
안녕하세요, 하나입니다. 오늘은 공원에서 바로 들리는 자연 단어를 배워요.
안녕하세요. 준호입니다. 꽃, 풀, 잎, 씨앗 이 네 단어를 자연스럽게 말해 봅시다.
Here is my beginner panic question. If I see pretty flowers, grass everywhere, one leaf, and little seeds, do I just point and say the Korean nouns? Or do I need something after them?
좋은 질문이에요. Korean nouns usually like a small helper after them when they are part of a sentence.
Today the main helper is the subject marker E. Because these four words all end in a final consonant, 받침, we say 꽃이, 풀이, 잎이, 씨앗이.
오늘의 틀은 noun plus E, then a simple description. In English, it feels like the noun looks or has that quality. For example, the flower is pretty, or there's a lot of grass.
So not just good.
More like,
꽃이 예뻐요.
when I want a sentence.
맞아요. 이번 네 단어는 모두 받침이 있어서 조사 이가 붙어요. 꽃이, 풀이, 잎이, 씨앗이처럼 말해요.
First word, 꽃. 꽃 means flower. In a sentence, 꽃이 is the flower as the subject.
꽃이 예뻐요. The pronunciation connects smoothly. 꽃 plus 이 becomes 꽃이.
꽃이 예뻐요.
좋아요. 꽃이 예뻐요 means the flower is pretty or flowers are pretty if the situation is clear.
Second word, 푸. 푸 means grass or sometimes small plants growing from the ground. 네그?
풀이 많아요 means there is a lot of grass or a lot of small ground plants.
Soaker is not every green thing. If I see a lawn,
풀이 많아요.
맞아요. 풀이 많아요 is natural when you are simply describing that there is a lot of grass or low ground plants.
Third word, up. Up means leaf. One leaf can be up, and leaves can also be up when context is clear.
잎이 커요 means the leaf is big or the leaves are big depending on what you are looking at.
여러 잎을 보고 말할 때도 상황이 분명하면 보통 잎이 커요라고 할 수 있어요. 꼭 여러 개라는 점을 강조하면 잎이 다 커요 또는 잎들이 커요처럼 말할 수도 있어요.
that helps. I do not have to forster every time I mean more than one.
Fourth word, 씨앗. 씨앗 means seed. 씨앗이 작아요 means the seed is small or the seeds are small by context.
씨앗은에서 은은 주제를 표시해요. In English, it marks the topic, like as for the seed. But for a basic neutral description, 씨앗이 작아요 is very natural.
씨앗은 아주 작아요는 상황에 따라 씨앗 하나가 작다는 뜻일 수도 있고 씨앗들이 작다는 뜻일 수도 있어요.
So, if I am just describing the thing in front of me,
씨앗이 작아요.
is a natural basic sentence.
Now let's put all four together. Listen for the same subject marker E after each noun.
꽃이 예뻐요.
풀이 많아요.
잎이 커요.
씨앗이 작아요.
I hear the rhythm now. Noun E description.
꽃이 예뻐요. 풀이 많아요.
Mini dialogue time. 하나나야 at a small flower market near a park. Just listen first.
꽃이 정말 예뻐요.
네. 그리고 풀이 많아요.
잎이 커요.
씨앗이 작아요.
In that dialogue, 정말 means really. 그리고 means and, but our core stays simple. 꽃이, 풀이, 잎이, 씨앗이.
Let me try after you.
꽃이 예뻐요.
좋아요. keep 꽃이 connected. and keep 예뻐요. soft and even. 꽃이 예뻐요.
풀이 많아요.
완벽해요. 풀이 많아요. This is a very useful park sentence.
잎이 커요. 씨앗이 작아요.
잘했어요. notice 잎이 not 잎가. Because 잎 has 받침, we use 이.
Common mistake time. I want to say, the flower is pretty, so my English brain wants,
꽃 예뻐요.
with no particle.
In casual speech, Koreans sometimes drop particles, but as a beginner, practice 꽃이 예뻐요 first. It clearly shows the sentence structure.
Another mistake is adding 가 after these words. 꽃가, 풀가, 잎가, 씨앗가 are not correct in standard Korean.
Say the rule simply. 받침 있으면 이. 받침 없으면 가. If there is a final consonant, use 이. If not, use 가.
And plural. In Korean, put can mean flower or flowers when context is clear. Ter exists, but beginners should not attach it automatically.
맞습니다. 꽃들이 예뻐요 is possible when you emphasize many flowers. But 꽃이 예뻐요 is often enough in context.
Quiz time. You are standing in a park, simply describing that there is a lot of grass. Which sentence is the most natural neutral description?
I think A,
풀이 많아요.
because poor has.
받침.
So it takes A, and it is just a simple description.
정답은 A. 풀이 많아요. B. 풀은 많아요. Can work when contrasting grass with something else. C is wrong because 풀 has 받침. So use E, not 가.
이번에는 quick repair. If Ava says 씨앗가 작아요, what should we fix?
A. 씨앗이 작아요. 씨앗.
Ends with
받침.
So is the basic subject marker.
맞아요. 정답은 A예요. 씨앗이 작아요 is the natural basic sentence for the seed is small. 정리해요. 첫째, 꽃은 flower예요. 꽃이 예뻐요 means the flower or flowers are pretty when context is clear.
둘째, 풀은 영어로 grass 또는 땅에 자라는 작은 풀이나 식물이라는 뜻으로 쓸 수 있어요. 풀이 많아요 is a natural park sentence.
셋째, 잎 and 씨앗 often do not need 들. In Korean, plural is often left unmarked when the context is clear.
넷째, these four nouns have 받침. So the neutral subject forms are 꽃이, 풀이, 잎이, 씨앗이. use 이, not 가.
My keeper sentence is
꽃이 예뻐요.
simple, useful, and it teaches me the rhythm.
오늘은 이 한 문장만 기억하세요. 꽃이 예뻐요. From there, you can swap in 풀이, 잎이, and 씨앗이.
Next round, we connect nature words with simple weather, like 날씨가 좋아요 and 비가 와요. Keep climbing.
Thanks for listening to Korean Ladder. I'm Ava, and I'll see you on the next rung.